Can you guess what the video is about today? You are correct. Flower Nose new chocolate collection review. This time I bought one gift box set which include one eyeshadow palette, one bottle of perfume, one blush and one liquid lipstick. In addition to this, I also bought their contour palette and today we're going to talk about all of them. Start with the perfume. They have two scents this time. One is called Red Queen's Mischief and the other one is called Alice Flower Tea. The Alice Flower Tea smells better, personal opinion, than this one, which is the Red Queen Mischief. Start from the bottle. The bottle itself, it looks so cute and it's very good weight. It's a glass bottle itself. The color, the covering and the painting on top of it is very, very attention to details. It gives you a very luxury feel. And the smell, I will put the notes here. If you like a sweet smell and mixed with a little bit of flora, I think you will like this one. By the way, in terms of lasting, personally feel perfume lasts differently on different people. This one lasts on me for about 6 to 7 hours, but I've seen feedback saying this one doesn't last long, but for me 6-7 hours is actually not too bad. Then the mirror. Every collection they will have its themed mirror. This time I really like the design. It's so cute, and when you look at the details, even the background is not flat. It has patterns on here as well. This is just... Okay, let's talk about the actual product. Let me start from the contour palette. As we all know, this time the theme is chocolate, so the design is very much like chocolate bar. It's very cute design. This time they use different patterns, coverings, and also different reflection. It's not all matte, it's not all frosted, it's not all mirror reflection. It's actually mixed with different patterns on there. When you open, you do actually smell chocolate per se, but more like fake chocolate smell. If you guys ever smelled Too Faced chocolate collection as well, it has a similar smell. It's stronger when the first time when you open it, but after you use for a while it does disappear on the face. It doesn't remain the smell on the face, but the smell will get lighter by more open the palette itself. Inside it also has its chocolate themed design. The bottom stream is the contour, and on the side, the big square is more the contour color for the face. Then you have the matte highlight as well as the actual highlighter. From the swatches, the color design I really like. The shadow color for the nose contour is more towards gray, and for the face contour is slightly more towards brown. And the matte highlighter is very fine as well. Doesn't get cakey, especially for the under eye area. The highlighter itself is a champagne base, so it's a perfect color for especially the Asian skin tone. The whole chocolate series collection, all the powder products, including the blush, the contour palettes, as well as the eyeshadow palettes, the matte color, they are all the same formulation. It's not silky powdery, but more like muddy feel. It's not like a smashed potato, which when you press in, it kind of goes down. It's not like that, but it's like a touch, a dry mud. The more you smudge it, the more gets fine and gets very thin. One thing I really like this contour palette is its pigmentation. It is not too strong, which is not friendly for beginners, neither too light that you can't really see or not that effective. If you haven't got your preferred contour palettes, you can certainly try out. The only small downside for this contour palette has limitations in terms of who can actually use it. If you have more medium towards darker skin tone, this contour palette will become useless to you. It will only suit light yellow skin tone or more towards lighter skin tone. Come to the favorite eyeshadow palettes. This time I think they have 3 collections. One is more earthy colors. I didn't buy that one because by looking at the swatches, it can look very similar like one of their palettes from the strawberry collection. I've seen the most popular one, which is the one have like a grassy green, that palette. I had quite a few palettes contain green based eyeshadows, which is actually in trend as well, but it just from the personal preference and daily practicals perspective, I don't use that often, so I chose the third one, which is this color collection. This is the number 3 called Witch Boutique. Again, the packaging, oh my god, very girly but not look girly cheap, if you know what I mean. The material they use this time as well as the whole design is so attention to details, and it looks, it feels, it actually is very high quality design. Inside are 8 colors. All the matte colors are exactly same feel when you touch the blush as well as the contour palette. It's more like dry mud, which I mentioned earlier on. What I like about this palette is quite actually multifunctional. It has a vanilla cream color which you can use as a base as well as to cleaning the edges. Then you have more coral natural transition color as well as a strongly lovely pinky color. Then you also have 2 shading color. One is more towards gray and one is more towards brown. You can use to contour your eyes actually as well as your nose and face. Then followed by the lovely matte black color. This black is very strong pigment. It's so easy to wing out, even to use as a liner. This purple base color is my favorite. You guys see? When it's under the different lighting, can you see the different reflection? It has purple base, but mixed with different shades of purple and blue glitters in that, give you a very beautiful reflection, especially when you put on top of the lovely pinky color. Then this more silver one, it has more transparent base, so you can put this on top of any eye look, which won't impact your eyeshadow color itself, but just give you a beautiful like dusted diamond reflection. On today's eye look, obviously I try to use as many colors as possible to show you guys what does it look like on the eyes, but off camera I only use like couple or maximum 3 colors. It's easily to achieve day-to-day natural day look. If you want to be a little bit different, this pink color is actually very good design. Originally when I did the swatches, I was like, it may look a little bit Barbie pink, which apply on my eyelid may look a little bit, you know, odd in a way. It actually not. When you apply on the eyes, it doesn't looks, how to say, it doesn't look luminous, it doesn't look Barbie pink. It actually melts very well with those contour color, and it looks like, you can tell it's a pink, but it doesn't look cheap pink, if you know what I mean. It actually a very nice color. This one absolutely surprised me. Although for the formulation itself, it claims that to reduce the fallout, but it does has fallout when you use on the eyes. Even I did tap off, it still has fallout, especially this black one as well as this purple shimmer color. Let me just quickly show you as well. Can you see here? And with glitters on the face, you know, sometimes it's difficult to clean. Just bear that in mind. By the way, this palette also has same smell, fake chocolate smell. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of this smell. But this smell doesn't go onto your eyes, so it just stay on the palette itself. FYI. Next one is blush. Oh my god, I'm just so in love with the design. It looks very like Western royal old school, but still contain the cuteness. It's still very girly. It looks very classic, very high class. When you open, you see the inside covering is so attention to details. And this time the color which come from the gift set is 04 Antique Doll. I like this color. This color is nude base but adds a little bit brown pinkness, like black tea color in there, and this is a perfect transition color between the contour to a blush, or to use as a blush contour all in one. For my personal liking, this is on my sweet spot. I love colors like this. Because of my face shape, I'm more rounded, and here is more like my jaw is more squared. So personally, I don't actually suit to bright colors. This type of colors, when you apply that on the face, is a perfect neutral transition color from a contour to a energetic blush color on your face. It looks so natural, it just looks inside out. By the way, the blush doesn't have the chocolate color. It maintained the same flower nose blush smell, which have a very mild floral smell. This blush I highly recommend. Well, I said many times in my videos, from Flower Nose, personally feel their top iconic item is their blush. From the quality, from the pigmentation, from the performance, from the long lasting, and from the color design itself. If you haven't found your perfect blush, you may just need this brand. Last one is the liquid lipstick. Oh, again, look at the design, look at the packaging. It literally looks like a bar of chocolate. It just looks so cute. By just looking at the packaging, would you ever imagine this is actually a liquid lipstick? It's just so cute. And my color is CH01 Bagel Cookie. The color is exactly like bagel cookie color, which is again my cup of tea. It is a lovely warm milky chocolate mixed with brown as well as the coral color in there. It can be your perfect nude, depends on your skin tone. The formulation, it is like a mousse, literally like a chocolate mousse. Pigment, I would say this time is medium to high, but it's not full coverage. Even for my lip colors, I need to get 3 layers to get the entire even. In terms of the applicator, the design I really like, but it's just a little bit too small size, considering I actually have a fairly small lip. Even I feel it's a little bit small. So just bear that in mind. In terms of lasting, and this one doesn't last that long. It's just start getting faint out, especially if you need to talk. It's very easy to get start faint out from the middle, and you do need to reapply it. I can actually show you now. See, can you see here? The color patches you can see now. And let me just quickly reapply some. See, this is the actual color. Although it doesn't last long, it's very comfortable to wear the whole day. It is fairly lightweight, but you still can feel you have something on your lip. One thing good about it, it doesn't grip on your lip. It doesn't get drier and drier afterwards. Couple of downsides about this formulation. One is when you layer it up, you will start seeing like a small lumps, very tiny small bowl shaped lumps start appearing. It looks like there are sand mixed in there, but you don't feel that on your lip, but you can certainly see it. Let me just show you here. It just have like a very small dot. It doesn't get smoothed out entirely. You don't get to see these details on a person-to-person's distance, but if you yourself look into the mirror, you can certainly tell. Another one is about the lip lines. It doesn't smoothen out the lip lines. Although on mine, I don't have too deep lip lines, so it's not emphasized in a way, but certainly not covering it or smoothing it out. So if you have a fairly dark or deeper lip lines, just bear that in mind. Other than that, the packaging and the color design, I really like this one. CH01 Bagel Cookie. Have you guys tried the new collection yet? Which one is your favorite? Or based on my today's review, which one you interested the most? Please do leave your comments down below, and most importantly to subscribe to my channel. I will see you on my next video.